And today, I'm going to take an unofficial aerial tour of New York City with Jigga. Jay-Z, he got the new album, Hard Knock Life, coming out. So we're going to talk to this cat. We're going to find out what's going on with him. What actually makes up the Hard Knock Life? All right? So y'all stay with me. We holding it down today on Rap City, okay? Okay.
Go over by the Statue of Liberty. We're gonna go up to Hudson first. Let's do that. Hey, my man, you wanna go up to Hudson? The president in town, you can't drive around right now.
Exactly.
You know?
Now, the name of this joint is Volume 2, Hard Knock Life.
Yeah.
Now, why did you name it that?
I just wanted to really just get into like all the hardships and all the things that you know you have to go through to get to this point. People think you just wake up and you know what I mean, as soon as you get a deal or as soon as you put out a record that you're just successful. You know, that's the biggest myth going on right now. The Volume 2, you know, it was just that life. I was just, I was more in terms dealing with the life of everything, at this point. You know what I'm saying? You can't get to this point unless you have this, you know what I mean? You have to just cover the whole spectrum. So instead of taking a lifetime and then just going to outer space, we brought it right back to the ghetto,
to the hard knock life.
To the people. I feel like I'm the representative for like a whole bunch of people out there, who don't have this forum. You know what I mean? Who may, talk eloquently, but they don't know how to put it in rhyme form.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I just have that talent, to put it in rhyme form and speak. All I'm doing is taking their words and their conversation, the conversation that I'm having every day, and just putting it in the rhyme form, and I'm that voice, I'm that cry from the ghetto.
All right, cool. When we come back, we want to talk about your rhyme style, your voice. We want to talk about some movies, some acting. Y'all stay tuned. We hold it down. Well, actually, we flying. Y'all stay tuned.
Yeah.
Let's see. Some people are saying the heir to the throne. Some people are saying the hottest. Some people are saying the most slept on.
Yeah.
How do you write these things that come so? How do you write these? I mean, not just how do you come up with. How do you write it?
I stopped writing rhymes like writing them for. I didn't write none of my albums. Actually, I wrote the second verse to Can I Live in the studio. And everything else was just done. Like it just done straight off memory. Like, cause when I was growing up, I was running around so much I didn't really have time to sit and just write and write. As a youngster, I wrote all the time. I used to be at the table just writing. But then when I start, teenage years, start running around, I had to memorize, write on a paper bag, stuff it in my pocket, and then, get home to transfer it to the big book. You know what I mean? And then after a while, doing so much of that, it just come exercise to memorize these lines, because most of these lines were coming to me while I was out on the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And after a while, I just got into a habit of just memorizing until I get to the studio and just putting it down.
So you don't even write these joints down?
Nah, not at all.
You heard it first on Rap City. You don't even write rhymes. It's just all
the ill thing is like it really don't hit you till you get in the studio. Cause I see people and people that they notice. You know what I mean? People that I work with, they notice. But when they get in the studio, it's like that's crazy.
Like when you rhyme and people listen to your rhymes, and I've listened to them time and time again. It's not from a perspective of I'm the baddest MC. It's more like I'ma just say what I say.
But for the most part, I'm really just telling a story. For the most part, I'm really just recalling events that happened and things like that. I'm really just trying to I'm trying to represent, you know what I'm saying? That people out there that
thing.
That need that.
Well, look, y'all stay tuned on the Rap City. Me and Jay-Z flying around New York, helicopter style. We holding it down on Rap City. We'll be right back.
We just went over to G-Dub.
Right. That's how you get out in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, do you miss Big, man?
No doubt. I mean, I was like, you know, most of the time, like, you know, everybody has their little clique or whatever, and then when, it's very rare when your clique and another person clique and everybody just, you know, everybody's cool. You know what I mean? It ain't not just me and Big, but Ty and D-Rock and C's and Dane. I mean, everybody really clicked. So that was a unique situation. I miss not only Big, but that whole situation, because that was, you know, me and him, you know, we was the glue for that whole thing. You know what I mean? We still tight for our C's and D-Rock and Kim and everybody, but, you know, that very important part right there, you know what I'm saying?
I read, like, after like interviews, and I got to talk to him right before he passed, and he really respected you as an MC. I mean, as far as skills was concerned, everybody be like, well, who do you listen to? He'd be like, Jay-Z.
Yeah.
About y'all bounce off each other.
Exactly.
Was it the same with you?
Exactly. You know, you had that one person that you just like, yo, every time you hear a song of his, I remember hearing Who Shot You and just going home and just be like, man, I gotta zone out. I gotta do something right. You know what I'm saying? Or you're just that person that just keeps you going, that just drive you to just make newer and better things. Like when we did Brooklyn's Finest together, that really that set off the whole thing.
And I think if he was saying, you know, he'd be proud of what was going on.
Yeah.
I think he'd be happy with the progress of the skills and how you keeping Mike's skills alive.
Right. I'm sure of it. You know what I mean? I think about that all the time. Like, you know, so I'm just keep it going. You know what I mean? And then we got a whole, you know what I mean? I represent for everybody, but that Brooklyn thing, you just gotta hold it together. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's where we from. You know what I mean?
Where I'm from, Marcy, son.
Marcy.
I feel you. This is a question like everybody would ask. If he was here, what would y'all be doing?
We're gonna do a joint. See them Twin Towers? That's me and my man right there. That's just still that we just go over that right there, right?
Y'all the Twin Towers.
Yeah, we'd have been doing the commission right now. We'd have been working on the album, because before he passed, you know, we was you know, setting it up. You know what I'm saying? Me and him being the major parts right there, and then just build a team around us. Just call it the commission. You know what I mean?
Any chance of maybe seeing Jay-Z and Lil C's, or Jay-Z and Kim, or Jay-Z and anybody from their squad?
Definitely.
Okay.
I just did a song with C's the other day, actually.
Oh,
yeah. So that's happening. You know, Kim, she was on Volume 1. So we continue to work together. Hopefully, you know, everything's
cool. Hey, we come back. We're gonna get into the Hard Knock Life Volume 2. What's actually going on with that?
Hard Knock, we gotta go over Brooklyn.
All right, cool.
Yo, Holmes, you gotta take us over Brooklyn.
Over Brooklyn. We'll be back on Rap City. Y'all stay tuned. Oh, they're gonna spin Hard Knock. Let's talk about that song. It's a hip-hop song. No doubt. This is it's not even a hybrid. It's straight hip-hop.
Yeah.
But it's got the little kids in it.
Yeah.
I'm saying, what made you...
It was just like, as soon as I heard that song, like it related to the ghetto so tough. Instead of treat it, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. Come on, and they wasn't. And the ill thing about that, they wasn't singing the song like they was upset. They were singing it like smiling, like happy, like yeah. Instead of they don't sound happy. They don't sound like they crying on the record. They sound like they rejoicing. Like amongst all that, they still jump rope and playing ball and playing in the Johnny Pump. You know what I mean? They're making the best of their situation.
Streets is watching the movie.
Yeah, that was another thing where we went against the whole system. You know what I mean? You know, we got a co-venture with Def Jam, so our partners was telling us, I know you can't do this movie. So we took our own money. You know what I mean? Put up our own money, made the movie in a week. Put it all together, went platinum. And once again, I knew this was something that the people would like.
Right.
I mean, this is something that they can relate to, and that's all it's about. You know what I mean? Once you give them something that they can relate to, something that they can grasp, and I did that the other day, or ha, you know what I mean? To laugh at, relieve some of that stress or whatever.
Right. Future movies?
Yeah.
Movies in the future?
Yeah, definitely. We have a story right now that we still working on. We want to go to the full feature. We going to the big screen with this one. It's about these hustlers in Harlem.
It's fashionable. Well, it's not even fashionable. It's just what's happening now. That cats start making their own kid.
Yeah.
What's up with the Rockefeller or the Jay-Z deal? What's up?
Just that, you hip hop it's not only music. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle. It's the way you dress and the way you walk and talk, how you wear your hat. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's only natural. You know what I mean? If you're putting out this good music for you to just, take it to all aspects, you know?
Right. Rockefeller Records has been good to me.
Like when we came into this business, like we knew we didn't want to do things the typical way. Cause we wasn't coming with the typical artist, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't coming with the typical music. So we just wanted to put things in our hands. So we fell. It's on us. You know what I'm saying?
Just where did the idea form before it was fashionable?
Right.
This is before it was fashionable.
Right.
To just go in as an MC and with some partners and take what you're making right here and turn it into a business.
In the beginning, it was like, okay, we're gonna get a deal. And then, through the frustration of going through the labels and seeing the A&R in that position, like, what are you doing? You in Bentleys every day. You don't know nothing about this music. How could you possibly know what's going on? And seeing the people that was in the A&R position, you're like, nah, something ain't right up there. I can't mess with that. So we was like, boom, we're gonna do a video. But we went to St. Thomas, we did a video. So we like, we did that video ourselves, and we got this buzz and we got that exposure. Why can't we just do the whole thing ourselves? Why can't we just do a record company?
Word.
And we was like, yo, let's go. We started out real small, going to the store. I was going to the store myself and dropping $200, $300 worth of records there, leaving on consignment. Come back my little $300 and put it there again. Like we literally was driving our cars going around. Dane would hit the Bronx and Harlem. You know what I mean? I was hitting Brooklyn and Queens.
Word.
And we just took it from there.
You're a pretty successful business person, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's you turn it into a legitimate business.
Right.
And now you're working with the likes of cats like JD, who also saw opportunity to say, boom, let's make this happen. How do you think big record labels are going to react to cats like that?
When it comes that day when we get a little more intricate with it, we go for distribution and things like that. That's when I want to see, you know what I mean, how they really feel about it. Because right now, it's all good because they still seeing chips of it. You know, I got a co-venture, JD co-venture.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't like we distributing these records ourselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they still seeing a little bit of that cake, but it just ain't, they're not seeing as much.
Not only did Jay-Z decide to start a label and make an album, but Jay-Z made an album, and now Jay-Z got other artists, right?
Right.
Y'all got other artists. What other artists y'all have got?
We have Memphis Bleak, who'll be out the first quarter. We got a new guy from South Philly that's dangerous. Beanie Siegel.
Right.
So we got Diamonds in the Rough, Christian, Brel, and I don't want to forget Asian Ashley. I don't forget nobody. So we setting up. This is our year to really put out a lot of product. You know, in the past we like put out my stuff, and then again another one for me, then the soundtrack, and then the Christian. You know what I mean? But this year you're gonna see a lot of new artists from Rockefeller.
Alright, Rap City, it's time for me to roll, and I'm out of here. You know we holding it down. The Jay-Z album is just, here come my man Dame there. What's up, Daddy? Hey, go do your thing, alright? Pick that album up. I see. Hey, if you want to get in touch with Jay-Z, find out about the album, find out about when Reasonable Doubt is going to be re-released, check them at www.fanfamily.com. And until then, keep it here on Rap City. We holding it down for the hip-hop nation, all right? All right, we out.